You have your dumping stockpile, and normally you just want to put debris and such in it. I do not like to put animal corpses in it. And the human corpses actually are temporary because you should really be building graves. And so I'll put the graves over here too. And I like to set up some graves right away so that hopefully they're built by the time that you have some deceased raiders to put in it. Alright. Now we want to set up our stockpile for actual things we want to keep. So obviously this we do want a little closer. And ideally I like to put it on sand, so it's not using any precious growing area that you may want. And I put animal corpses in here too, because you can cook those. So I think that will be good. Now, is there anything else I want to set up before I actually let them start running around? Yes, there is. The home region. Home region is where your guys care about fires. So, yeah, we'll start with that. You don't want to make it too big because you don't want them fighting forest fires in an area that doesn't really matter. Because, for example, fire can't travel across here. But it can certainly travel in this area, so we'll do that. Alright. What else do we need? Well, actually, there's something very important that we need. We have no source of food or energy yet. This is going to take a little while to set up. So what you should do is go ahead and build a solar panel. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of this building here that I rejected as a place to sleep as our makeshift place to set up. Now, I know what's going to happen. The raiders are going to come. They're going to destroy this. And we're going to be sad. But that's just what has to be. Let's see, where can we put this? Let's put that there. We are going to have to put a metal wall here to both turn this into an interior building, which we want, so it doesn't rain in here. And we're going to want to put batteries in here. The batteries need to be indoors, otherwise you are going to be getting fires and explosions from the rain falling on this. I'm just going to check that there is no roof here. What I mean by that is, once these are enclosed with the walls being completed and the door, a roof should automatically form over here. If I didn't want that to happen, if I wanted this to remain outside enclosure, I would do this. And then we wouldn't get a roof there. But that's not what we want. We want a roof. So now the other thing, the reason for all the power that we bothered to put here in the first place, is we need they need food. And that's what the nutrients dispenser is. It's not the best food, not the best tasting food, but it's food. You want that, and you want at least one hopper. You want to orientate it correctly, so you want to have the little rounded edge pointing towards the nutrient dispenser on one of the sides. So we're going to put that there. That will allow them to fill the hopper with food. We only have 3 guys. 1 hopper should be sufficient. We can upgrade that as needed. Okay, I think we're just about ready to get started. I know I've been talking a lot. Hopefully the things I've been explaining have been making sense. And where the heck are my guys? No, I've lost them all. Ah, there we are. Now, what I like to do is take a look at my guys. Then you can go to your overview. Now, as I said earlier, your manual priorities, you can, right now they're set to on or off. And you can leave it like this and, adjust them with just on or off. But if you want to be more detailed, you can go here. And this is why you have to do each character. I like to open this tab so that I can actually see what they're good at. As far as I know, there's no specific way to tell that in here. I was originally thinking that the strength of the white of the outlines around here had something to do with it. But when I investigated that in detail, it seemed to have no meaning whatsoever. It may be intended to, but it's not at the moment, so I have to open this here. So, Tadashi, which is this guy here. If we clicked on this, this would jump to the guy. We don't want to do that, but I just want to mention that because that's one of the things I've discovered recently. I don't know if it's new or I just never knew it before. But it's there. It's a feature. It's cool. Good at social. That means we want Tadashi to be our warden. #1 priority. Medicine. He loves medicine and he's sick, so you're also our doctor. Firefighting. I like to set everybody to 1 because, well, there's not always fires and, you want them put out. Construction. So let's say 2 on construction. Growing. Mining. And those are the things that, let's just turn these ones off. Is it shift click? No, shift right click. I thought there was a way to set it off really quickly. So these are the things this person likes to do. These are the ones they really like to do. So I'll leave it at 2s right now until we get the others set, and then we can adjust from there. I do want to talk a little bit about hunting. Hunting uses your shooting skills. Possibly your melee, I guess, if you don't have a weapon. So it's actually, I found that it's a pretty good way to level your guy's shooting skill up is to periodically send them out hunting the squirrels and the muffalo. So I tend to set that to 1 because the only time that they go out hunting is when you tell them to. So that's totally under your control, and you don't have to worry about them going out and autonomously hunting on you. At least not yet, anyway. Again, this is alpha. That could change. So, unfortunately, I can't click on any of the other guys. I don't know how to go to the next character, if there's a way. So what I do is I close these. Close that. Pick the next guy. Go here. Okay, he loves construction. Oops. Wrong person. This is Scipio. Scipio? Don't know how to pronounce it. Construction. He loves it. Mining? Yeah, it's okay. He loves to cook. Well, we don't have anybody cooking anything to cook at the moment. We have to set up cook stoves and such, but you also love crafting. Well, crafting is right now for making walls, or for stone. There'll probably be other things you can craft later on, but right now, stone working is it for crafting. So when we have it, we want him to do it. And so we'll leave that and check our 3rd person, who's here. Let's check his overview. He is okay about constructing, or she is, pardon me. Loves to grow, which is good. Loves shooting. Well, we've already got the hunting there. And is meh about medicine. So we'll set her. It is right click. Okay. Well, when you're on 4 anyway. You're okay about medicine. Okay, we'll set you up as our second fiddle doctor. I like to have 2 doctors in case the first one is the one that gets incapacitated. Yeah, if they're both incapacitated, then that probably means you have something really bad going on, so I'll set him to 4. Just in case. It's a new colony, bad things happen. Alright, so we've got them all set for the things they really like and the things they don't really like. Well, somebody has to be a cleaner. Some people do have to do hauling. We're not doing research just yet, but we will. So let's see. We've got firefighting, doctor, and wardening looked after. Cooking doesn't matter right now. Hunting's under our control. Construction, you love construction. So, these guys are both okay on construction, but you're our grower, so I'm going to say that constructing for you is number 4. Because we want you growing. You, I think we're going to make you primarily a miner. You can help out with constructing if you don't have any mining to do, and you can help out on the growing. Let's set the constructing to 3. And that way, because we need to get some food going fast. Plant cutting. You can select some of the stuff that's in season and set it to be cut, which I think is a very good thing to do. It uses, I believe, it uses no relevant skills, so anybody can do it. So, let's see, our primary grower is here, so if I tell you to go plant cutting, and same thing with you, I want you to do plant cutting if I say it, and for you, well, if you have nothing else to do. Art, as far as I know, nothing uses art yet. Hauling. Let's see, this is our grower. Alright, I'd like you to do cleaning and hauling. Let's make cleaning 4. And for you, let's make cleaning your 3rd priority, hauling your 4th, and no, we'll leave it at 4. Okay. I think that's good enough to start with. Let's take a look at the factions that we have. Oh dear. Well, at least one of them is okay with us. This one. We got 3 hostile factions, and one that we have to be careful not to piss off. Right now they're not hostile, but they could become if we're not careful. Oh dear, 3 that don't like us. I don't like that. Alright. So I'm just going to briefly draft everybody and just say, would you, actually all 3 of you, please come over here. That'll make them all head over here. And then once they're over here, I'll take draft off. Whether draft is on, come here. There we go. And then take draft off. They're heading to do the tasks based on the priorities that I gave them. You can override what they're doing. Like, for example, if I take this guy and he was not mining the block I wanted him to, I could go over here and say, prioritize mining that one. Sometimes you have to tell them more than once because, like, for example, he's going to get some metal and put it here, and then he could, you know, forget that he was working on that and wander off because he was hungry or he's sleepy, and you're like, no, I really want you to finish that now. So, let's just unforbid all that stuff. Let's have a... We're going to have a look and see if we can find that silly rifle, because I really hope it's there and I just can't see it. Oh, wait, there's a 3rd gun. Or did somebody not grab a gun? Tadashi. Is that your gun? Maybe I got 3 pistols. Equip that pistol. Or is it because yeah, I probably messed up. That's what the problem is. User error. I don't see in any other guns. So did where's our 3rd person? Over here. Scipio, did you get a gun? You did get a gun, so 2 of them didn't get a gun. Or one of them didn't. He didn't get his gun. But so one person still doesn't have a gun. That's the summary. One person is gunless. And I don't see any. As the light improves, you might be able to see the weapon. Nope, I do not think we have it. Alright. We're going to be okay on metal for a little bit because we've got this stuff here. But let's go ahead and unforbid this. And I'm not too worried about the silver just at this precise second, even though it's so close. We will need to put down a landing beacon, but we have no money. Really, it's not. We're more worried about a few other things first. Okay, so we can see that Petty is busy planting the potatoes, which is great. Tadashi is doing the mining, and over here Scopio is fixing up the building. We should see the roof come in place. Probably, I'm not sure it'll happen once this is fixed here, or... No, he's kind of got a lot to do, so... It looks like we could move our guys indoors once the roof is in place, so we might go ahead and do that. So let's just speed it up a little bit here. Get these guys trucking along at a bit faster speed. Now it's raining. That's wonderful. Okay, as soon as this is built, we should see it start to fill with power. Well, when the sun's up. What are you doing? Eating from potatoes. Okay, fine. I think I am going to go ahead and put those beds in there. It is, after all, going to be out of the rain, even if it isn't currently. So let's go ahead and do this. Come on, guys. Let's get out of the rain. I don't know if it's actually raining in there. Let's have a look. See if we can have a look at our guys, see what their thoughts are. So you can see they still think they're sleeping outside. They're sleeping on the ground. They're sharing a bedroom, and they ate raw food. All of these things make them unhappy. Fortunately, they have new colony optimism to offset that for a period of time, but that's going to expire in 9 days. Each mood effect has an expiry on it. Some of them last longer than others. Oh, let's get the time passing again. Oh, here comes our third person. Sorry, guys, we'll try to get the roof on. I'm hoping a roof will actually fill in, because if it doesn't, I don't know how to get it in there. I thought that finishing this would cause it to. Okay, you're filling that full of food. That's fabulous. Okay, what are you? You're building that battery. Actually, I'd really like you to put that door in there. I think that's the reason that we have no roof. Yeah, you can tell there's no roof on it yet. Let's see. Yes, we have a roof. And as you can see, you see the stripy effect? That'll go away in a second, but that's to show you, oh, we put a roof on it. And so now we need to add a lamp. And we want to make sure it's attached to something that's actually going to work, like a battery. So let's go ahead and put it here. So he'll build that eventually. So now our guys are at least sleeping inside, so that'll get rid of that mood effect. But you can also see we have no power here, and we will have to actually attach a power conduit if we want to give it power. Right now, it doesn't really matter because we don't have anything that wants to connect there. They can still get through it, it just slows them down. So I'm good with that. It's going to take a little while to get the power in here, but we should get a little bit every day, enough hopefully to feed them, and the dispenser should be getting there built pretty quickly. This is almost finished too, so now we can look at this. we can get our better power source in. So we can put it anywhere that we have a green footprint. So we can go ahead and put it like this. Or like this. I generally like to try, if I can, like to put it so that the guys can walk around it. So you can see that I'm going to have to build more walls in order to have actual, there we go, metal walls all the way around it. So we're not finished yet, but we do need to put some walls in here so we don't have a collapse. So we go like this. Get them to build this. And we'll put a powered door. And you can see it's dark in there, and it's dark in there because you've tunneled into the rock, so it automatically has a roof. It may, however, have a thin roof. So what does it say? Rock roof, thick. So that's actually good. I think that means that you're less likely to have it collapse on you. At least that's what I'm hoping. Did I need to move this wall out by one? I can't tell. I need to pause this so I can... The wall's going there. No, they can walk there, can't they? Right. So in this case, I think we can get away with the walls here. Well, yeah, it'll do for the time being. We're going to need to, I think we can connect it through here, but we need a place to put batteries anyway, so once they get these walls in place, I'm going to worry about that. Oh, you get these messages occasionally? This says a group from the Camaro of the Rock are visiting the colony. Those are the ones that thought we were, well, okay. So they're not going to attack us. They're just going to come wandering in, look around, and think badly about our colony. Here, let's see when they show up here. Here they come. So once they arrive, you can actually click on them and see what they think. If you click on the right spot. Had a social chat. Okay, they haven't seen enough of the colony to have an opinion. Very ugly environment. Well, same to you too, bud. Okay, so now they're leaving. Now, what I'm wondering here is why... Now, we need to put a conduit there because it wasn't actually connecting to the batteries. Oops. So, I'm going to go over here. Okay, now we've got enough of the wall put in. Okay, so they're still working on that. Now, now we need to dig out that other section. That's where the wall's going to go, and then we're going to have... I think we're going to have a battery room here. Okay, so we're going to have wall, battery, 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 wall. Okay, let's do that. Let's unpause it. Now, we're also going to want to start mining some metals, so let's go ahead and add that to the to-do list. Let me go ahead and get this metal wall in place. Oh, and look, we're very lucky. We dug into some... Uh-oh. We have some bad stuff happening. We have a visitor. We don't care about those. A local squirrel has gone mad. Fabulous. Okay. These guys, even though normally they won't attack your guys, it's mad. It will attack now. So, I'm just gonna say, how about you guys go hunt him? He's still alive. Now, they're not hunting because they have other #1 priorities. Oh, but here comes someone to help. There we go. So he said, yeah, I think I'd like to shoot that squirrel. So he did. Petty took a little bit of damage. 11 points of damage from a mad squirrel. I unforbid that squirrel, so eventually we're going to be able to use it. And you. You are... I do want that geothermal idea. We need that built, but we also need this. Please fix it. Because you guys can't eat anything decent until I do that. Until you do that. You've gone to bed, haven't you? Well, dang it. Need defenses. Yes, I know. We're working on it. Alright. Oh, we got another group visiting. Fine. As long as they're not attacking. They can look around and think bad thoughts all they want. Alright. Where are you? Scopio. Yes, I know that's important, but you need to finish this first. Is somebody else doing it? You're mining a mineral. You're having breakfast. Oh, no, he did do it. See the power coming in? And now we have the problem that this is not connected. See, normally if I'd built this myself, I'd have metal walls all the way around and this wouldn't be an issue. However, I did not build this. Those are rock walls and they do not conduct electricity very well.